So we did say we were going to keep you updated on our pregnancy journey, and today we're going to find out if the baby is a boy or a girl.
But what I thought I'd do, because I thought I love ChatGPT.
You do.
It's the greatest thing. So what I've done is I've put our 12-week scan image into ChatGPT. Now, it's currently 17 weeks. Charlie, in a bit, will explain why it's 17 weeks and we're not having the scan at 20 weeks. But let's get the fun bit out of the way first. Well, maybe the fun bit's later. I don't know. So I put the 12-week scan into ChatGPT and it's going on the nub theory, okay? So I did see, I think I saw on TikTok that
Me too.
ChatGPT can work it out. So here we go. So this is what it says. I've put the baby picture in. That was the 12-week. And it says, "Good day, Rob, you absolute ripper." I basically got ChatGPT to say hello to me.
To be Australian
like an
to you.
Australian. So that's that. When it comes to guessing the sex at this stage, it's a bit of a gamble, but people often look at the nub theory, which suggests that if the nub genital tubercle, whatever that is, that sounds weird, is angled upwards more than 30 degrees from the spine, it may indicate a boy. If the nub is parallel or under 30, it may be a girl. So, looking at the scan, it seems like the nub is fairly horizontal.
So we're going girl?
Not shooting upwards, based purely on the nub theory and the angle visible. My best guess, if anyone can see that, is a girl.
Wow.
Is a girl.
Okay.
So, we're going to get to the scan, the ultra scan.
Yeah.
But on the way, you're going to explain why it's a little bit early. So, thank you for joining us for our little pregnancy journey. Or more, she's got a bit of a belly. Go on, turn around. It's not just you've eaten.
A little bit
it's
of
not
a belly.
just eating too much burgers.
A little bit.
It is coming through now. So let's get to the ultra scan.
So as we said, we are going for a scan today, a little earlier than expected. So normally you would have this scan at 20 weeks to find out the gender and kind of some other bits.
On the plus side, it does mean everyone gets to know the gender, the sex of the baby earlier than normal.
Yeah,
so
true.
That's what you're going to get at the end of this.
So we're having it at 17 weeks because I've unfortunately had a little bit of bleeding and some pain yesterday. Had a bit of a scare, probably more for me, but you maybe got a bit freaked out by my text yesterday.
I'm just a man. I don't know what to do with women parts and things.
So we rang the hospital last night. They said you can either go to A&E, have a long wait, but I had a midwife appointment today anyway.
So Charlie was playing bowls.
Yes.
All right. So she was playing bowls, a sport. It's not that kind of exertioning. But obviously you got a little bit worried and had to stop, didn't you?
Yeah, so the advice was to stop, rest, and that's what we did last night. And to be fair, I've rested most of the day. I have heard the heartbeat today, so I went to my midwife appointment this morning and heard the heartbeat, and the midwife thinks everything is okay, but just because I am quite an anxious person in general, we've gone and booked a scan for today. So it's reassurance and gender. So the great thing is we will find the gender out 3 weeks earlier than we thought.
Yes. So after this, we'll give you names. We're going to give you the gender, give you names that we've got, and you can tell us if you think it's good or not. I don't know.
No criticism on the name, only good news only.
We'll explain a little bit later when we give you the name why it's so difficult for myself to choose a name. Right, but we're on the way to Romsey for the scan, so hopefully they'll let us film. We'll see.
Fingers crossed.
A sneak of the 4D. That is creeping it. That looks like an alien. Oh, I can't keep looking at that. So we are back. We have the gender here. Yes, as I said before, we're not doing popping balloons. You guys get to see it as we see it. We do not know, but we're not doing anything fancy.
But everything was good on the scan. Let's start with the good news. Everything was fine on the scan.
Yes, everything looks healthy. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you guys so you sort of see what it is before us, even though technically we'll see it before. Anyway, you get the idea. So, no looking. I'll give it a surprise for you. I don't know how it's going to come out. Okay.
Is it obvious?
I don't know. I don't know what it is. Hang on, that's that one. Oh. Oh.
You know, don't you?
Oh, I do know. I do know. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
Can I open my eyes now?
You can open your eyes. It's not on display. So, what? ChatGPT
Said girl.
said girl.
Is ChatGPT right? Is the big question.
What is that? Do you have a preference?
No preference. Well, I say that. My sister has a boy, so it'd be nice maybe to have the first girl on my side of the family.
Okay.
But family votes. Everyone's swayed team girl, but I think that's because everyone wants a girl.
Do you want to say what names we've come up with?
So,
And
yeah.
why it was tricky. I did say why it was tricky for me. So you're happy to say names. Okay, now, it's very tricky for me being a football coach teaching lots of children because you've came up with lots of suggestions. First of all, I wasn't allowed Rob Jr. if it was a boy.
Yeah, he was adamant. We spent about a month on Rob Jr. and then had to get off it.
Which is a real shame now, actually, thinking about it. Anyway.
I was a boy then.
But I got lots of names you've come up with that I think, no, I know a child called that, and
yeah, the amount of names that I really liked, and you were like, no,
that'll give me memories of that child.
Weirdly, the girl name we've had sorted for ages.
Okay.
The girl name we've known for years.
Would you like to give the girl name first?
So the girl name we like is Eloise.
Eloise.
Yes.
Okay. The boy name?
Kit.
Kit.
So
K-I-T.
K-I-T.
I don't want a full name. Like Robert, it's a stupid name, and I don't ever get called Robert.
Unless you're in trouble.
And yeah, so this may offend people, okay? But I don't see the point of calling your child something you'll never call them. So Samuel, what's the point? You're going to call them Sam. Mm-hmm. Can we think of any others now? Now that I'm on the spot, I can't think of any.
Well, like Matthew would always get shortened to Matt.
You know, because some kids do still get called Matthew.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, right?
So we went with the shorter name.
The kind of the Christian-y names that are full length, but you never call them that.
No.
Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. We are having a girl.
It is a girl, we were right.
So ChatGPT was bang on. Do you want a little cuddle? We don't really cuddle on screen very often. So we're having there you go. We're having a girl, Eloise. Did we think of a middle name?
Well, we were torn. You suggested we use my actual name.
Eloise Charlotte Crook.
But then we also did think about Alina. I like Alina.
What, because of the dog?
Yeah,
Lena?
But I did think maybe too similar to the dog.
I think, okay, this will be to be confirmed, but definitely Eloise Crook.
Yeah, 100%.
All right. Exciting stuff. So we're having a girl.
Exciting.
We promised that we would keep you in the loop, and you are one of the first people to know, and it is a girl. Very exciting.
I like the way they do it like this.
So now we're going to get loads of things that are pink. Christ. To be fair, Charlie's already bought things like...
Actually, your mum bought
whatever that is, cribs and stuff. So
that's a next to me crib. We've got quite a lot of stuff already, to be fair, because we've been a lot of people have been very, very generous to us and given us things that they didn't
It's going to be lots of pink things now then, from now on.
Girl Dad, coming soon?
Yeah, I'm going to be very protective though, aren't I?
You are.
Like if anyone messes, you watch out for me because I'm going to knock them out. I won't because I'm a bit small, but I'll be the aggressive dad. How exciting! We're a girl! Exciting. Eloise will be entering this world. Yeah, I'm very excited. Well, there you go. I'm glad you are continuing to be on our little journey with us. And we will continue throughout the pregnancy. Maybe even up to the end, but you're not sure. You're not sure about the end.
Well, I'm going to allow you to film the birth.
A little bit.
Whether I will allow you to share it on YouTube
we'll see.
is a different thing. We'll see how it goes.
Thank you so much. What do you think of the name Eloise? E-L-O-I-S-E, not Louise, but Eloise. Eloise. Anyway.
Just the spelling.
What do you think of the
us.
name? The big thing is here, don't say you don't like it, because that just it comes across a bit
But if you have
mean.
any suggestions for middle names, because we're not set on middle names, so actually maybe give us some interesting suggestions for middle names.
Roberta?
No.
No, that's a bit weird.
The issue is, Crook is a little bit of a harsher surname.
Eloise
like
Crook, that's
sounding.
all right.
No, Eloise Crook is fine, but to go with it, we need something quite delicate.
Well, while you're there in the comments, hit that like button, subscribe, do all the usual stuff, go to the socials that's there, and as always, we'll catch you next time, and we'll have some travel vlogs coming very soon, I'm sure.
Bye.